walking up to the third floor, which I rent. This is from the stairway that starts at the corner of the building on Hazelwood Avenue and the railroad tracks. This is a small room against the railroad tracks that gives you some idea of how messy and full of pigeon poop and some other detritus the entire space was when I rented it. There are some smaller rooms on the third floor. This was an old bathroom, nice little sink. These were in fact the bar when it was a speakeasy. There was a bar in the doorway that I'm currently walking through into what was the ballroom. The windows that you see are along the north wall, and now looking out the windows on the east wall overlooking 2nd Avenue. This is the main ballroom. There's a couple of wood stoves in here. All of the stuff in here was left by Alex. I had organized it for haul out and had taken some photos of some of this stuff for Alex and Jennifer to review before it was hauled away. Almost all of it was extremely damaged, or damaged anyway, from both exposure to cold and water, and also from damage from the pigeon poop and some of the other animals that were up here. I have some photos of some of the details of the stuff, which I will send to you. There are a lot of chairs. Any of the furniture that may have once been of value is, in my opinion, not of value currently. A lot of it, or even, I guess, the only things that looked worth saving were mid-century modern, but that style is always veneered, and the veneers have failed on almost everything, or in fact on everything. So I don't want to get too caught up in the stuff, but I do want to give you an idea of what the space was like and what it was like just to clean up the couple of rooms on the third floor, which I've cleaned up. There's a brick wall running east-west that separates the entire building into basically a north and south half. I consider the north half the front of the building because that's where my entrance is. This is now the back half. There are 2 rooms on this floor. This front room, I should say this room on 2nd Avenue, where I have in fact taken all the paint and plaster that was loose off the walls. I'm in the process of doing the same for the old tile and whatnot on the floor. There is some damage to the floor, which will need to be replaced. The closets were all full of stuff that had gotten wet from the rather large leaks in the roof. I have some Luan and some other stuff up there, at least to try to keep the heat in here for now, which I've been able to do, which is how I was able to get the work done during the winter. That's one of the 2 larger rooms on the back half. This is another one, may have once been used as a kitchen. You can see that there is no ceiling in most of the 3rd floor. The ceilings failed from water damage when the roof leaked. The roof is new. It was put in late December and January of this year. And I have some photos of the roof, which I will provide to the Hazelwood Initiative. The roof job seems to have been adequately done, and there have been no leaks since it was done. These are some smaller rooms in the back of the building. This is now the southwest corner. Apparently a small kitchen was in here. Give you some idea of the condition of the building. You won't be able to see much in here. I'll try to take another video with some lights, but this was once a bathroom. That's a ladder that goes up to a hatch to the roof. It needs a new top plate, and then the stairs down to the second floor, but I will cover that in a separate video. There's one more small room here in the corner on the south side of the building facing 2nd Avenue. And I'll just walk back through to the main ballroom to reorient you.